guys, thanks for clicking on the video. Sometimes I wonder how many years in a row can I buy the same foods over and over again.
You'll win somehow, so give up on the battle, baby. It's hard, I know.
What is up, guys? I am finally at the part of my training program where every single session is brutal, and it's kind of like a love-hate relationship, you know? Like, you go into the gym, you don't want it to be hard, but you do want it to be hard because you want to progress, you want to see the weights go up each week, but then you're like, oh my gosh, am I killing myself right now? So I went into the gym this morning. First off, we had pause deadlifts. Take that back. No, that's correct. We had pause deadlifts, and they were very challenging. My grip was giving out because all of the other work that I've been doing throughout the week. So I worked up to 375 pounds. Nothing too crazy, but when I got to the second set, I was like, we're good. I feel like I got to the RP. Very rude of my microwave. Hold on. Sorry about that, but we did the pause deadlifts, and then I moved on to an exercise which you guys have not seen me do in a very, very long time, the standing overhead press. So I didn't even know where to start. I knew I needed to get 6 reps, so I started with 135 pounds, and I'm sad to say that this was a pretty good working weight. I would have hoped I would have just smoked this weight, but unfortunately, it was pretty challenging. So I hit 3 sets of OHP, and then what we did was we actually went back to deadlifts. So I've never actually done this. I've always done, you know, deadlifts and then a deadlift variation, then you go do whatever. So to do deadlifts, to do another exercise and go back to your deadlift variation was kind of relieving in the sense that you got a break from deadlifts. So I went and did some deficit deadlifts, and then I worked up to about 385 pounds, I believe, and that was the workout. It's 3 exercises, so you're thinking, oh, this is going to be easy, but it never is. This is just a very interesting style of training, and I'm enjoying it, kind of. No, I am enjoying it, but it's just killing me. So that was today's work. I'll talk to you guys soon. Some people ask me what I do for cardio. You see that white stuff out there? Yeah, I gotta get a shovel and all over the, man, do you know when I get home from work, the last thing I want to do is go out there and shovel. All my neighbors have these little fancy devices where they're like pushing it. Their driveways are cleared in like 10 minutes, and I'm over here for like an hour shoveling away. But, you know, life's good, guys. Life is good. Not sure if I'm about to shovel snow or rob a bank. Solid parking, sir. There we go.
It's cold in Ohio. I'm not going there. It's cold.
One of the many great things about being single is that you can be very selfish, as you can see. Travis's spot cleared. Bay's got to get it on her own. 1, I just said Bay. 2, I'm not serious. Well, I'd shovel it, but it works. Let's see the damage here. Oh yeah, you're staying on. So one of the reasons I decided to start this channel in the first place is because I loved watching fitness videos, but there was just a lack of practicality, at least for the life that I live. And I remember thinking, how am I gonna be able to do all these things that I'm watching these people do when I start my career? And the answer is you can't. It's not gonna happen. If you wanna work the traditional 8 to 5, 8 to 6, however long, it's just not gonna be, you're not gonna be able to go to the gym in the middle of the day for 2 hours at a time, come home, make these elaborate post-workout meals, and live that life. It's just, it doesn't work like that, which is fine. That is a decision that I made, but I knew that there was going to be a way I was going to implement fitness in my life. And I know that with, no matter what your schedule is, there is a way to make that happen. And at this time, I was also watching a lot of Brandon Campbell, which really motivated me. I saw him going to the gym at the time when I was watching him back in the day. He was going before work every day, and I was like, you know, I can really relate to that. And with Brandon on the cusp of retirement, somebody's got to take his place, right? So really what I hope to convey in this channel is that you can have this, you know, normal 8 to 5 lifestyle and still make fitness a huge part of your life. And I think what's unique here is I am you, more than likely. My guess is most people that watch this channel, do what I do. They go to work every day, they come home, but they love working out. They love going to the gym, and it's just a passion we can all share. We don't have to necessarily be trainers at a gym or work in the fitness industry at all. So I guess what I'm trying to say is I hope you find this content relatable. Coming home from work, 7 o'clock, have to go shovel the driveway, get a quick meal in before I might be able to do, you know, a few things I want to do, and then wake up early, do it all over again. And one of the biggest perks is that you can put pineapple, ham, broccoli, and cheese on top of eggs. Tell people it's because you gotta hit your macros and you don't got a lot of time, and they can't judge you for it.
It's cold in Ohio, it's warm here next to you.
So sometimes I lie, and when I said in that last clip that you cannot judge me for making that whatever it was, that is a lie. You can in fact judge me for that one. That was a little off the wall. But
met this Betty in Seattle with 2 full sleeves. She was tatted, neck and back, had the swag of Kat Von D. She was a rock star, she got crazy. She stayed a classy lady. That Betty, there she goes, and she's a catch, and yes, she knows.
A few things I want to talk about. One, I have a different style of workout in this new program, which you guys will be seeing. And also, I just want to talk about the bulk. How's it going, the progress that I've made, and my overall thoughts on bulking in general. So first, I guess we'll start out with, Garrett has programmed in an accessory day. And anytime I have an accessory day, I always take full advantage because I like being in the gym. And it is essentially a bodybuilding day, a fluff day, whatever you want to call it. I'm not doing any compound movements. I'm really just going in and doing some small things. And I use this as an active recovery day. I find when I go into the gym and do these light movements, whether it be bicep curls, tricep pushdowns, pull-ups, things like that, where I'm only going to like an RPE 7 or 8, staying the heck away from failure, I recover a lot better, and it keeps me mentally stable, for lack of a better word. So you guys will be watching some of that, but I wanted to talk about why, in my opinion, most people fail their bulks. Now keep in mind, this is 100% subjective, and it's just my opinion on what I feel a successful bulk is. And my criteria are gaining weight, gaining size, gaining strength, and also not getting so fat that you just don't even feel comfortable in your own skin, or you put on so much extra weight that's just unnecessary that you're gonna have to take off later for whatever your goal is, whether that be a powerlifting meet, a bodybuilding show, anything like that. So I think people really have a hard time finding the balance. I see one end of the spectrum where people are scared out of their mind to gain a little bit of weight, and you cannot go into a bulk like that. You have to be under the realization that you are going to gain fat. Personally, I can tell that I have gained plenty of fat in the, 7-8 months I've been bulking, and I am okay with that. But I don't feel like I've gone overboard. And that's really the other end of the spectrum I see. People will start their bulk kind of controlled, but then after a few weeks or a few months, they just go all out, and they're going to, all you can eat buffets every day, all day. And even though you guys think that's what I do, that is not what I do at all. I keep it relatively controlled. So people will just gain so much excess weight, and they'll either keep it on forever, Vince G, or they will just, have a really hard time dieting back down. So I think if you just find that balance, and I don't see a whole lot of people that do this successfully, and I think on YouTube, the stereotype is people say they're going on a bulk, and then it's like they never gain any size. But who am I to talk? I never gain any strength, it seems like, so I don't know. I'm just kind of thinking out loud here. One person that really sticks out in my mind that does this well is Christian Guzman. When he goes on a bulk, you can tell he puts on a lot of size, a lot of strength, but he doesn't go overboard with it. He still holds an impressive physique. So I think if you can kind of take that type of approach, and you don't have to get into like the genetic elite. I mean, you take someone like Matt Ogus, who when he's bulking, his abs are more defined, and he's leaner than probably I will ever be, even if I went on an extreme cut. You're always going to have those, but, other than that, I think people could probably do a little bit better of a job. But hey, again, that is just my opinion. So the bulk is going well, and I'm eager to hit that 500-pound deadlift. That is going to be like, the climax of this whole entire thing. So we're looking forward to that. But that's going to be about it, guys. So thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch the video. That really does mean a lot to me. You guys could have been doing anything, and you chose to spend a few minutes with me. That's pretty awesome. Please give the video a like if you enjoyed it. That really helps me out a lot, and I look forward to talking to you next time.